There's another question on that I received from my content team on how to choose the right headline or tagline that makes people interested. And it's a good question. And many people divert to like A/B testing and etc. And the truth that I think is like any tagline will work if it includes the true description that people associate themselves with. So for us, like we use explanatory products a lot because that's how we describe our own situation, and people started resonating to this. That's nothing we came up with through A/B testing. That's just something we found true any given time we gave a demo, and it was true for ourselves, right? So we help B2B CEOs who have very explanatory and technical products because that's how we always found that we describe our issues ourselves, and our target group did as well. So that's why that worked. Right. Another option is, of course, give certain ranges. So if you're working with companies who happen to be between 5 million and 10 million annual recurring revenue, between above 100,000 in revenue, or companies that work with ABC, or companies that that normally struggle with ABC. So like all those things that I'm coming up with right now should be actually just confirmed in talks to them, and it should be just the stuff that you hear multiple times. So let's say, for example, if you are talking to your target group, you just ask them, how would you describe your business, just generically, or how would you describe your situation? You just choose the stuff that comes up the most. It's like a little bit of pattern recognition, or like when you ever wrote a thesis at university, like coding, what stuff comes up the most? In our case, it was clearly, for a period of time, explanatory products that came up a lot. So there is no real tagline. So I mean, to that question, how to test this, you can test it via email, you can test it via LinkedIn, you can test it within your demo, right? So you can just like throw this tagline out there and just explain it. So how would you describe yourself? I normally describe companies like yours this way, but what do you think? It's really like this mixture of sales practice and marketing practice, and then just going with one and just let it run. I mean, our experience is really that like one tagline only is not really make or break your offer, as long as it's accurate enough and tested enough in in-person meetings. It will work.